This is ECU 411. The usbjtag NT software allow the Unix NT and BDNP to program this device quite easily. However, someone would like to learn how to use the script to execute the same task. Using script allows you to do, let's say, multiple devices with the simple mouse click or key press. In this video, I'm going to make a simple script to do the exact same job we do use the GUI. So first we connect the Unix NT through this BDM port, and then we connect it. Also make sure the resistor here is connected for the pin high so we can program the device, and also power on. The normal operation we do would be involved like here, detect, and then we can read, and this will be read here, and also we want to save it. Let's say I want to say backup 1, and then let's say I want to program, and when I program I need to make sure the flash is detected, and then I say, let's just erase first, because just make sure this is dummy, and it's erased. So now in order to program, we need to load this into memory and then write doing the erase and program. And we also need to verify if this is programmed properly. So even though this looks like very simple, some new user may want to inherit a script to do the job. Let's say I want to make a script, have given you two options. One is to read, and the other one is to program. So I'm going to use this one here. We go to the folder. In the folder, there's a script here. I can use one as a template. Here I have the DCT2224 as a template, because this one also has the BDM target and it has a menu as well. So I'm going to save as, let's call 411 USP, and the extension USP meaning the script. So here, let's rename it the E411. And in the original menu, we have seven options, but here we only have 3 options. So we can say one is backup 3, and here will be end. Now, in the case of restore, after restore, we will erase everything. So debreak, we don't need debreak, and we don't need anything else. So continue here and here. Now I want to go here, say here. So this is the first option is backup flash. We do not have NVRAM, so we go here, and we do not have restored NVRAM as well. So option 1 will be backup. Let's say we want to get backup, but we want to make sure it's in the debug state. So we can add these lines, make sure. So what do we do here? Back up. So we say reset 1, and in it, if debug is not 0, then we will say E411 does not respond the reset properly, and check your BDM connection, and then we quit, or we go to continue. Instead of go to quit, we can say go to continue. So the go to is after this execution, we go here, go to the continue, and then we can go back. Now the first option, then we want to back up, and we get code. the code is the same command as we trying to read, get code. And then we save code. Of course, we do not have MB RAM, so we go erase it. So the restore will be the same thing. We will do the restore. We don't need MB RAM, so we got restored. First thing, we need to detect the flash, and this is the address. So this line say we want to detect flash, if flash is available or not, and then we can check if the flash is detected. If flash failed, we'll say flash is not detected, and then we can continue. Otherwise, we can load the code, which is probably being redundant. If you do a lot of the programming, you probably need to remove this line. But in this case, we make sure it's loaded. And let's execute this command and see if this works the way we want. Okay, so say the command, the file name we call it is 411.usp, and under the script folder. By the way, the script folder can be specified in here as well. If you have a lot of script, you can re-specify the different folder. So now let's say 411, and the first thing, it will clear the screen. The first line is clear screen, and then echo this menu. So 1 will be backup, 2 will restore, and 3 exit. You can see here. If I select 1, it will execute the backup. Let's say I select 1, and first it's reset, and then it's doing it really fast. Save the code. I call this backup, and it will say enter to continue because the first one is finished. So I enter to continue. Now I want to select 2. So I select 2, and it asks me to load the flash, load the content. This is this command. If you are doing a lot of programming, you probably can remove this line, and it will erase and finished. So let us assume this one. I will remove this line, remove the load here, and I save it. So I can exit. I have modified the one line that does not allow me to load content. Just make sure you have this content. So let's say I want to program 15 ECUs. All I need to do is 411, and now I just say restore, and I press here and here. It will be finished. That's it. And enter again. Then replace the ECU and select 2 again. Let's say select 2 again. It'll do this again. The script is a pile of the commands and execute in a sequence and do some judgment. If in some case something wrong. Let's say I power this off now. I power it off, and then I want to execute. Let's, for example, I want to execute this restore. It will say no, the ECU is not ready. You cannot do programming, and then go back to the menu again. So now if I power on, and then I execute 2 again, it's not responding. It's still not responding. What's wrong with it? Okay, let's see. Here we have missed one command called reset1. Okay, so we need to reset 1 first. So let's exit and execute a new command. So 411. So first I power off, and then I say restore. And say ECU does not respond. And then I will say, okay, I will power on now and select 2 again. This time it works. So all in all, when you want to use the script, a script can improve your productivity when you have several devices in batch. However, if you are new to the software, executing by hand will help you understand more how it works.